Hi guys, my name is Kiana Hanna, and I became a coach in October of 2011. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and kind of what brought me to this point in my life right now. Um, so I have always loved fitness. I've been into fitness. I love the way that it makes me feel. I've always done sports in high school, and I actually ran track in college on a scholarship. And I really enjoyed the adrenaline rush and just knowing that if I put in hard work, it would, result in how I felt and how I looked. And um, I ended up marrying my high school sweetheart, and we decided we wanted to have kids. And everyone else, it was working for her, but it was not happening for us. And so, 3 years into our journey, we found out we were going to have to do in vitro fertilization. And if you know anything about infertility or just trying to get pregnant and really, really wanting it, because when you decide you want to get pregnant, you want it like tomorrow. It was a long road ahead of us. And so, through lots of shots and through lots of medication, we became pregnant. But my world was rocked at 20 weeks when I went in for my ultrasound and my baby girl had died. I literally hit rock bottom and I did not want to get out of bed for 4 or 5 days. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was really pissed off at the world. Why was this happening to me? And so I really wanted to give up. But my family and my friends stood by me, and I knew that I couldn't. And so I just kept going, even though inside I was really sad. I was really upset. I was really hurt. And I was a high school teacher at that time, and I went back to teaching high school health, where I taught about human sexuality, and I taught about those things that I was having a hard time with. So it was really, really difficult. You can kind of feel, what I was feeling when I had high school girls that were pregnant, and I just was dealing with all of that. Okay, so that is going on, and then we decide that we want to try again. So we try again, thinking, as you imagine how anxious I would be, and I ended up getting pregnant again. And I ended up having a healthy pregnancy, and I ended up having a baby, the healthy one. But because I was so scared that something was going to happen, I didn't exercise. I didn't do the things that I knew in my heart I wanted to do because I felt like that was going to affect the outcome. And so I gained almost 60 pounds. So I was able to lose that weight. It took a lot of work, but I was able to lose that weight. And then we got pregnant again with my son through IVF, and I had another healthy baby. In the meantime, I was deciding what I should do because I had taken some time off from teaching my 3 months, but I took a time off 3 months, and then I took a year off on my sabbatical, and I had to tell them I had to tell them what I was going to do. They needed to know. And it was really hard for me, but I walked in there and I gave up my $55,000 job because once I had those babies in my arms, I could not leave. I did not want to leave, and I didn't care what I was going to do. I was going to do anything and everything to stay at home. And that's kind of when, after my second baby, I was getting back into getting in shape, that I came across a friend in the news feeds of Facebook talking about insanity. And then the rest is history. I literally fell in love with insanity. And I love Shanti, and he's my soulmate workout. And I just love the way that it made me feel. And as I decided to stay at home and have these two beautiful kids, it wasn't that life was perfect. I was happy that I had these amazingly healthy kids, but now I'm struggling with who am I? I wanted to stay at home, but now I have this kind of want to help people and go back to inspire people as I did when I was teaching, but I didn't want to leave them. And so this opportunity of coaching fell into my lap, and I didn't really know necessarily what it was. Honestly, I didn't know why I signed up, but I did. And I wasn't drinking ecology. I didn't even know about it, but I knew that I liked meeting new people into fitness that are involved in fitness and health. And I loved the way that exercise made me feel. And I knew that maybe I could help another mom out there know that they weren't alone, and to inspire them to understand that they could have their kids and they could be healthy and work out and they could eat healthier nutrition and feel good about themselves. And so I found that through nutrition and eating healthy, my anxiety and my depression really improved. It didn't completely go away, but it was so much better that I needed to share this with people. And so I found through Beachbody that I'm able to cope in a healthier way when I have these bouts of anxiety and these bouts of moments where I would have in the past gone into depression, where I have big moments in my life where I might think, my mindset might be differently than what it is now because of all my personal development. So I'm truly thankful for Beachbody and the amount of people that I'm able to surround myself with. My team is absolutely amazing. I'm able to bring a 6-figure income in and help my family. I'm able to work from home, and I'm able to cope in a healthier way when I'm dealt with situations that we all deal with. So as I look over my last 3 years, Beachbody's allowed me to be healthier and bring that into my life and meet awesome people that love health and fitness, that don't think it's weird, that I love working out and I love helping people. And it's truly allowed me to go on free vacations for my family. I'm able to be available for my family and my kids, and I'm able to be the best mom that I can be. So I hope that this shares with you a little bit glimpse of my story and who I am, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys better this week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.